off again this morning. Just hopping back on Skyline Drive to head back to Richmond. Coming up on the guard tower here. Rick probably thinks he lost me. It's chilly out here, man. Ooh, that sun's blinding. My hands are already cold, and I've got full finger gloves on. And since we paid yesterday, we don't have to pay today. Thank you. I did.
Oh, you already started it?
Yep. You're live on film.
I didn't realize that. I don't know my vest. I'm not from Iowa. Just Memphis boys. I'm already a little cold in my core.
Yeah.
And then launch out of Rona. What's nice though is that it's got a wheel chock at the front of the trailer. It's got lockdowns, and it's also got a skirt that keeps rocks off the bikes.
You are.
You're like half dressed, ready for Acapulco. I'm cold just looking at you.
Watch these leaves when you pull out.
Alright, so what's the plan? We gonna stop everywhere?
A few places, yeah.
We'll stop at the first one up the road?
Stop at that Hazel Mountain overlook. Remember that one I sent you called Hazel?
I'll look for that. Where did we pass that?
It's like 35. Rick had to put on his vest. He's a little chilly already. I'm layered up with a t-shirt and a shirt over that, and then a sweatshirt over that, so hopefully the core is warm. And away we go. it was a rough night in the hotel. I mean, you're on the outskirts of DC, and unless you want to pay $150 a night, which we really don't, just for a roof over our head and a hot shower, yeah, you have to stay in one of these dumpy places. There was a hair on my shower wall, and literally the bed springs were like, one of these old couches that has a spring sticking out of it. I mean, you sit down on it, and it's scrunch, a scrunch, a scrunch, a scrunch. I've never slept on a worse mattress in my life. And because we're on the outskirts of DC here, there's a lot of construction going on, and all the contractors stay in these places overnight. And so there's a ton of road noise going by at all hours of the day. Dump trucks. And God, these people with their loud exhausts. Some guy woke me up at 2:15 in the morning, just blasting through the main drag of town. I'm like, dude, is that really necessary? And I never did get back to sleep. Hello, Mr. Bicyclist. That looks like work to me. So, it was a rough night. Thankfully, I had the cover on a motorcycle. Got up this morning, the cover was just completely covered with dew. And when I pulled it off, I could practically wring it out. There was so much dew on it. And my windshield was completely fogged up. And no matter how much I wiped it down, I could not get it to defog. But once we got to the gas station and got under cover for a minute, it seemed to burn off, and now that we're moving, it's fine. But literally, I could not see through my windshield until we got to the gas station. I think Rick said he had another rough night of sleep too, so we're going to be a couple tired ponies when we get home. And we'll try to do a few stops heading down this way. One, they're mostly on the right side.